You were called for greatness. Do you not know that you have been fearfully, wonderfully made in the image and likeness of Him? You were called to do greater works as Christ Yeshua has done. Do you not know that it is your call to display greatness in the earth? Do you know that it is your call to decree and declare on earth as it is in heaven? You have the call. Your assignment is to breathe life into places that are dark. The earth is moaning, groaning, travailing for the sons and daughters of God. To what? Arise. Not come up with excuses. Not sit down and come up with these constructs to not display glory in earth. Greater works shall you do. It's not about you entertaining a static noise from someone that may not agree with how you display the love of God. That's not what you were called to. You were not called to be like Lot's wife and to be connected and stuck to people who are not trying to push and go forward. Lot's wife missed breakthrough because she was connected to familiarity. So there are some that have put their greatness on hold because they're worried about what other people may say. You won't pursue the path and the calling that God has for you because you are entertaining a static noise. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the time for you to be coming up with excuses. This is not the time for you to be sitting back talking about, well, I know that I'm called. I know I've seen the vision. I know, but I'm just waiting. What are you waiting on? If you already know that you're called, why are you sitting on the seat of do nothing? Oh, you are sitting on the seat of do nothing. You're sitting on that seat of do nothing. Year after year comes, and we have these resolutions. One of the resolutions that needs to come, that needs to be jotted down, is that this won't be the season that I procrastinate. This will not be the season where I sit on do nothing. This will be the season that I get up and do something. That I decree and declare the works of God on earth. You have been delivered, healed, set free, restored to take that of which God has rendered unto you, to share, to impart with somebody else that needs strength. They need strength from you. But because you are entertaining distractions, you're sitting in a place of familiarity. You're sitting in a place of familiarity. And some of us know why some things around us are chaotic. If you have not noticed, there is a push, there is a strain in the spiritual realm, and that strain, that turbulence, that activity that is happening, it's a little strain there because you won't do what he has called you to do. It's time to be kingdom. It's time to manifest heaven. It's time to manifest glory. God does not wake you up every morning to be a frozen, chosen statue. He does not do that. He doesn't bless you. He doesn't empower you to keep to yourself. No, that's not what he does. There is an awakening that is happening right under the sound of my voice. And God is saying one thing in this season. When will you do? God doesn't need a smooth talker. God doesn't need a smooth runner. God needs a doer. He needs a doer. He needs someone that's not going to keep coming up with excuses for why they're choosing to stay in a place of stuck. There are some that are choosing, they've made up in their mind that this is where I'm going to stay. Why? Because the enemy has bewitched you. But I'm here to decree and declare to you right now at this very moment that there is a need. God has a need. God has a purpose. He has a plan. He has an assignment for you. It is imperative that you begin to move. The grace is not on you sitting. The grace is on you moving. Any miracle that Jesus ever performed required participation from the individual. After Christ took the mud and smeared it on the man who was blind, it required participation for him to go to that lake and wash it off. Miracles, breakthroughs, signs, and wonders requires participation. I had to emphasize participation like that because I want to drive this message home. The earth, the chaos, the disparity that you're seeing is to get you to put your faith on assignment. Faith that is put on assignment requires action. The chaos in the earth is manifesting for the sons, for the children of God to move, not stand still. The glory the text says, greater is he that is within me than he that be in the world. There is a greatness that is built on the inside of you to display heaven on earth. When you see someone mourning, it is your duty to comfort them. It is your duty to display the agape love. That's your duty. When you see an unhoused individual, when you see a homeless individual, the earthly substance that God has given you, you are to deposit that. You are to bless that individual. It's not you to just sit there and pray. God answers prayers and delivers manifestation of prayers through vessels. Who are those vessels? Us. We have the call, the duty, and the assignment to decree on earth as it is in heaven. You didn't go through that trial. You didn't have that testimony for you to be a selfish being. You did not get healed, set free, delivered, restored, and get reconciled back with Christ for the glory of God to just not ascend. No. This is the season of kingdom takeover. And I don't care what demon, what devil in hell that you see. This demon and this devil that you see that is roaring about is for you to conquer. It's for you to slay. It's for you to take that giant down. It's for you to take that Goliath down. It is for you to take action. This is the season of kingdom takeover. It requires you to move. It requires you to participate. Do I have anyone that is saying, hey, I'm ready to participate and be and do what God has called me to do? This is my season of kingdom takeover.